Today we are visiting a small town, and when I say small, it's more like a village. This is a village with 61 people as of the 2010 census. All right, so we are looking at White Owl, South Dakota. So White Owl is right here on the, looks like on the west central side of South Dakota. So we're going to zoom in right here and see what we can see. So I was actually browsing this and there is not much. This is the absolute smallest map that I have ever done so far. There is exactly 3 roads in this town and not very much to see, but there is one thing and I really want to show it off. So like I said, this is going to be east of Sturgis. Sturgis, of course, is, where all the bikers go during the summertime. Sturgis is actually the county seat, fun fact for you, for this here area in South Dakota. So let's take our little guy and let's see where we can actually get him in here. And let's drop him right here. So you see there's a road coming up and then over. So I'm gonna go over just a little bit near the cemetery, which unfortunately you can't get into the cemetery, but you can see from a distance. So this is a South Dakota 34. We are currently looking west. And if you like flat, then South Dakota is the state for you. Although I will say with these hills here, it's actually not as flat as I thought it was gonna be. So I thought that was interesting. All right, so let's head here going west. And this is from November 2021. So this is, year and a half ago or so, fairly recently in the life of Google Maps. And we can get to here and we can see that they have a cemetery. Now this is a pretty good sized cemetery. There's only 61 people in this area, in this village. There's a whole bunch of ranches though, I noticed. So it looks like these are just kind of wide open space, probably just like grazing ranches. There were some horses right here, as you can see, so somebody actually is obviously staying out here. But look at the size of this cemetery. It's got, it looks like the hill slopes down, so you really can't see the rest, and unfortunately you can't go on this road. But it looks like they've got, 200-300 plots in here? So 200-300 people have been buried in White Owl, South Dakota. But this isn't by a major road. Like this wasn't like the last video where looking at Eric, Oklahoma, where, it had a highway built. So, this isn't the popular highway anymore. Like that's not what this is. This is the dang old middle of nowhere, South Dakota. How many people have been out here for so long that your cemetery would need to be so large? Quite a few is the right answer. So let's keep going west here and see if we can spot some road signs. Since we got a pretty good image resolution, I'm really surprised that there's actually such good image resolution for this. All right, looks like we've got a sign coming up. This sign here says, maybe, White Owl Creek Boutique, quarter mile. I like how creek and boutique rhyme. It looks like you got some homes out here. These people look like they're hay harvesters or hay sellers. You've got a church right up there. And, still November 21. That's weird that they changed to the other side of the road. All right, we got, here we go. White Owl Church, Sunday service, 10 a.m. You've got homes out here. You've got some people. There's people out here in White Owl, South Dakota. If you have ever been to or you live in White Owl, South Dakota, drop me a line. I'm really interested in what is out here that people do, because this is very far away from anything. So this is White Owl right here. This is absolutely it. So this is Main Street. This is one of the roads we can go down. Here's Main Street right here. We have our crossroad. Is this road labeled? This road doesn't have a label. You got your church right there. You've got your post office right here. And this is actually what I wanted to show everybody. This is the White Owl store and the United States Postal Service. So there is enough business in White Owl, South Dakota, that they need a post office. Now it's obviously inside of this other store, but this doesn't look like a convenience store. The sign that we saw earlier said boutique. This has to be like a residence up here and then your store/post office down here. But they have a blue box. How many people are in this area that they would need a blue box? This is very, very interesting. I really like this because it's just so small and so simple. It's White Owl store. You have a boutique, but it doesn't look like a food store. It's not a grocery store. It's not a convenience store. It's just a store with a post office in it for servicing 61 people in this area. This United States Postal Service location has a 1-star review. Maybe they were just too busy that day and couldn't actually get to it. I have to see what this review says. Post office reviews. If you're gonna leave a review for a place, don't just leave stars. At least say something about why you liked it or didn't like it. That's just a pet peeve of mine. It's 1 star. Okay, but why? 5 stars. Okay, but why? So somebody had a not good experience here in White Owl. I can't imagine that they would have been too busy or just couldn't help people. But it looks like there's houses back here. So there's enough business that people would actually come and actually, mail their things. They have enough postal business that they would need a post office way out here. So let's go up this church road right here. Looks like we got some truck parking. This road is extremely torn up, which I gotta say I'm not really surprised for. Coming up on the other attraction here in White Owl, South Dakota, and that is the local church. How far will this road actually go down? Let's find out. It's gonna go to the White Owl Community Center. Whoa, there's a community center out here. There's only 61 people. But they've got a swing set, so there's obviously children out here. I mean, this is a newer building. This is in September of 2021, and this was a newer building. They've got trees planted out here. I'm gonna guess and say that this was the old community center. So rather than tear it down, they just built a new one right next to it. They got a tire to play with. There you go. For all you kids that love flipping tires, you need to move to White Owl, South Dakota. And this is the tire flipping capital of the world. Yes, I just said that. I have declared it, and I cannot be proven wrong until somebody proves me wrong. But they have a community center with swings. Like I said, I know there's ranches and stuff around the area. Let's go back and look at this church. This looks like an older church. Got a newer roof on it. We can't go into the parking lot, but I think we can actually take a gander peek. Yeah, this is an old church, man. It looks like that it's been recently updated with these, with the metal roofing and stuff on it. But they clearly have an upstairs in here, and they have a playground. They've got a playground for the kids. I mean, not much. They don't have a parking lot. I wonder if everybody just walks here. I can't imagine what the congregation size of this White Owl church is. I mean, there's only 61 people, so let's say half of them go to church. I mean, 30, maybe? And I don't think you're going to get a congregation that's ever going to be much larger. But it looks like this building was added on to, like this right here, like this back part. Obviously, it's well hidden because they got the vinyl siding on there now. But this is an addition. See? Plumbing. Original building, no plumbing. So there is enough of a congregation here to warrant adding on to their church in White Owl, South Dakota. I find this super interesting. I did not know that White Owl existed until I ran into it on this map, and that's one of my favorite things about this channel, and that is what I hope to accomplish here for you guys to actually show you these places and explore the unknown. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help, and we'll see you in the next episode of The Map Traveler.